Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back and happy Friday. Welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik-J. This is my player partner, Boxiana the Menace. How you doing today, friend?
Tired, friend.
You tired?
Tired. Yeah.
Oh,
How you, friend?
I'm good, actually.
Oh,
I'm well rested.
my time coming, baby. I'm telling you. At the end of the month, y'all gonna see a new meme. Y'all gonna see me, man.
Listen, come on in, y'all. Come on in the room. Happy Friday. I've been on vacation. This is the first time I've been on vacation and didn't go nowhere. So I've been chilling. Chilling ain't the word. I've been chilling. Anyway, come on in. We have a full slate of topics for today. Goldilocks, what are you doing?
I gotta get readjusted. I feel like it's gonna get ghetto in here, and I just don't know. So, just in case there's a sweat, I ain't finna sweat my good hair.
Y'all come on in the room. How you doing behind the lens TV? RT is in the house. Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin, happy anniversary. Marcus, how you doing? What's up? Brent Fox is in the house. Sean Terrence is here. Keisha Sellers, hey, Sticks and Jazz. Congratulations. Happy anniversary to you guys. Pablo Escobar. I keep wanting to call him Escobar. Escobar. It's been years. I know better.
To a drug dealer.
I do.
Golly.
Coach 67 Sports TV, how are you? What's up, Mr. Big Play Bray is in the house. Tay, the real queen of MMA Combat Talk. How you doing? What's going down, Mo 2013? Ambrose West is in the house. Hey, Shaquille, how you doing? G McCall is here. How are you doing? What's going down? A Conzo, LDBC or nothing. K Mix, what's going on? Y'all come on in the room. Hit that like button as you enter, please. And thank you. Okay, we are steadily climbing our subscriber goal. Okay, it's been taking a while for us to hit 5K, y'all. It's been taking a while, but my friend has been putting shorts together, and I think the shorts are making a difference. Friend, what do you think?
Yeah, like we are maybe, I want to say now we maybe about 180 people, less than 180 people till we at 5K. We've been working on some stuff for y'all. Me and my friend, she's in her computer bag and I'm in my designer bag, and we gonna come up with some stuff for y'all. Like, we have a really, really, really dope plan, but the shorts are doing a thing. If you hear right now, after the show or whenever you get a chance, okay, so like how I've been trying to do this, I figured it out what time I need to start posting stuff for y'all. So my friend been trying to like talk me into getting into this stuff and figuring stuff out. So I'm gonna start dropping shorts between 12 and 6. So from 12 to 6, y'all gonna see me drop shorts. I've been dropping them late and just letting them kind of catch up, but I just been clipping anything I can clip from the show and just like letting people see what we be doing over here. So it ain't too much. Like I got some hee hee moments in there, some neat crying moments. I got a bunch of good stuff. Just go check them out if you get the opportunity. Like send this to your people. Let them hit the subscribe button. That's what I've been doing. My cousins don't even watch YouTube. I was like, nah, y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll catch y'all at a later date.
Yes. Yes. Yes, we need the exposure, guys. We really, really do, and we appreciate you guys. I see y'all coming in. What's up, Ania Wright? How are you? Def 502. Wait a minute. Def PhD the PhD. The the PhD 502. Got it.
Listen, tell you.
It was
Hey,
tearing up.
Miss Fitty, I see you came up in here, girl. Listen, let me tell you, I've been trying to step my meme game up on Twitter.
Can
Cause
you do that?
yeah,
Is there any stepping?
I got
Any?
I got some stuff in the chamber that I done put up for y'all. When I tell y'all I'm finna have y'all hollering, when I say I'm finna have y'all hollering, y'all, when I tell y'all I didn't reach down deep,
I'm
I got
nervous.
stuff put up, friend. You
I'm
gonna
nervous.
you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
Hey, gorgeous bear. I see you, Mr. Big Play. Bray. He ain't even say nothing. He just dropped $2 on us. Thank you. We appreciate it. First super chat of the night. We appreciate that. Marilyn Paul, come on in. Willie Williams. I love to say his name. Willie Williams. Come on. Elbow, how you doing? Marilyn Paul, thank you so much. Didn't even say nothing. Just put a We appreciate that.
Miss
$9.99.
P always in her, like I always tell y'all, the girls be just doing their thing. They be in the chill. I love that for us. Like I really do appreciate that a
We
lot.
love the girl. We do. Thank y'all for coming out and saying something in the chat, because you make other women not feel reluctant to participate, because we have a good time over here. We really do have a good time over here. Basil Lomachenko, I see you up. I see you in here. Snoop is here. Y'all come on in the house. Hit that like button. Basil, it's a lot going on. When I say a lot, it's a lot going on. And so we're going to try to touch on as much of it as we possibly can. We do have a show on Sunday, so we might not get to everything, but we'll get to the rest on Sunday. But yeah, you know what? He come in smoking. Anyway, we're gonna start with the ladies. Okay, the ladies in the UK today had a card, and I don't know if you guys were aware, but the ladies in the UK had a card today, and the two main events, the co-main was Caroline Dubois, and she was fighting. I want to say, I don't know. I'm just gonna say Asian lady because I'm not sure where she was from. Asian lady named Bomiri Shin. I That was the lady's name. Anyway, she was a tough cookie. Okay, I was expecting Caroline to get her up out of there, but it went the whole full 10 rounds. Um, she was getting beat up, but she was in that thing swinging. Doing the best, the very best she could do. Okay. Um, Caroline kept her belt. She beat her pretty handily. One of the first scorecard was crazy. I think the first scorecard was like a and we're gonna talk about scorecards. The first scorecard was a draw. They scored it a draw like 95, something crazy. And then the last two scorecards, she was up big. So she retained her belt. But they did say afterwards, I think her coach or somebody said that she had been fighting a virus for the last 2 weeks. And instead of her fighting safe, she decided to mix it up with the lady in, I want to say, those last 2 rounds. And so it made it more entertaining. So she's very conscious about, trying to be entertaining as well as winning. So shout out to Caroline Dubois. Friend, did you get a chance to
Yeah, I don't want them to tell. Like, if you've been sick and you got a fight coming up, don't tell me. Don't tell me you've been sick afterward, because I feel like that you be trying to use that as an excuse because you didn't do as well as you thought you was gonna do. But I love Caroline Dubois. I like the shit that she be talking.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't rush to along and y'all trying to put up there with the big bomb. All I'm gonna tell you is it's possible you might get smoked out in front of your own people. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? And Alicia gonna talk that shit back. So I mean, hey, she might want to be one of those people that get up and fight towards her competition. I don't know. We don't know yet. She fighting a virus. Hopefully that big bomb virus don't get her along the way, friend.
well, listen, honey, because she's been very vocal. She's a champion. She wants to unify. I think it would be a very interesting matchup. Now, granted, this is the thing about women in boxing. They don't have a lot of room to hide and run and go around because they're not as many female boxers. So if the smoke is there and the smoke is wanted by both parties, smoke will be given. And I would love to see it. Now, is she too green? I don't know. She talking that like she ready for the smoke. And Alicia has been out of the ring for a while.
And it don't matter. We already know, like, and I'm not being. We got the UK got some tough cookies out there. We're not gonna sit up and act like the UK ain't got nothing on them. That the one we're gonna talk about next. She might come and give the UK girlies a new name, but for right now, they've been lunch ladies when they started fighting that American meat, that American muscle different. So with that being said, I like
What?
Caroline,
I
but
do too.
but
You know what though? I'm with you. I don't think the time is now. I think she could probably benefit a lot if she took a trip over here and got into some of these boxing gyms over here. But
she needs some American grit about her, and it ain't got to be a lot because you know what I'm saying. She got that UK toughness about her,
she
but
does.
she needs some American grit before you start. Like they work out different over here. Like they on some groundhouse effect over there. Y'all out there punching trees and shit. It's a difference. And I got to do my best, y'all. And like this is my first show having to start over. The cussing stops because me and my friend has noticed something. So I know y'all had fun these last couple of weeks. I hope y'all enjoyed it. The cussing has to end for a little while.
But I want to cuss so
I
bad
want
later
to cuss
on.
so bad. We're gonna have to come up with some Queen's English to substitute for the curse words because
I want to cuss so bad later on though.
we had a lot of fun with the cursing, you guys. The cursing's fun. Cursing is fun anywhere, but
Okay, I'm gonna try my very best to hold my tongue and just say it using my vocabulary words. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So speaking of the headliner, okay, headliner for this card, welterweights, Natasha Jonas, and Lauren Price. Okay, two ladies from across the pond. Natasha, I want to say, is from the UK. Um, um, Lauren is from Wales. I don't know the difference. Let me not even play with y'all and act like I do. I do not. Anyway, they tried to make it seem like they was from rival places, honey. So anybody in the chat who knows, feel free to let us know the difference. Anyway, Natasha, honey, respectfully, sweetheart, we want to see you at the commentary table. All right, because yeah, it's about that time. You've had a fabulous career, wonderful career. Put UK ladies boxing on big time for a while. But it's about that time, okay? And I think that their commentary desk is calling your name. Shout out to Lauren Price, okay? Big, thickums, fast, strong. She didn't give her a round. I didn't give Natasha not one round, not one. I didn't give her one. But yeah, friend, did you see that fight?
Did I couldn't wait to get when I seen Big Thick Lauren come out. I was like, whoa. I don't want none of my American homegirls to mess with that. She is she's Katie Taylor on steroids. And I don't mean like actual steroids. I mean literally
2.0.
massive, huge, massive girl. And like, me and my UK partner, we made a joke on Twitter, and like my friend jumped in, like I felt bad for Natasha. I was like, we finna have to up the shiv on her. And then my friend was like, we gonna have to jump her. And then I was like, no, we might still all get beat up if we tried to jump her, because she looked like she got enough arm for all of us. Hey, I don't know what's in Miss Girl's future, but y'all might want to either get with Canelo and them, or hey, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but y'all gonna do something to get with her. It's gonna have to be two of y'all at one time to get with that, because she, like, Natasha was rounding off on her, like she was thanking her friend multiple times. It did not. All it did was leave a little thing under her eye. She was not hurt. She was not bothered. Like she was none of that. So then they got to talking about, she's gonna be after the winner of Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer, and the man from Ak and Barack. He has a lot of mouth on him, and I'm still trying to like figure him out. But I don't like the stuff that he be saying. Michaela ain't scared of nobody. Michaela don't really be ducking no smoke. And he was like, she don't want none of that.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. And I was like, well, hold on, sir.
Uh-oh.
Michaela ain't no.
Michaela ain't running from no fate.
Michaela ain't ducking nobody. So for people to say, Michaela don't want none of that. Now, one thing about Michaela she's not no little nothing. She's a big mountain of Caucasus too. And guess what? No.
What is she?
It'll be the battle of the mountain of Caucasus. Them is big two twin towering somethings. Michaela is big, friend.
She is big. She's filled out really well at 147. To see that to know that she was down at 135 like that, man. Yeah, she in her right place.
But I tell you what, y'all better get on over there with Canelo now. Y'all gonna need something for that big old thick Lauren Price. Because when I say she's solid all the way down to the ankles, she's solid all the way down to the ankles. And y'all know how I feel about people when they fight and they got thick ankles. It's hard to take a person with thick ankles and thick neck down. You're gonna need a lot. Ain't none of them girls at 140 got nothing, friend.
They at 147.
Clarissa, come on. We found you.
That's what they were trying to say.
Oh, well, then, hey.
Clarissa. That's what they was trying to say. But Clarissa ain't coming down to no 147. Oh, well, that girl gonna have to go up to 160.
200 pounds. That's a scary thought. That's a scary sight.
Friend.
She gonna look like them girls that play, what's that sport where they be kicking the ball, but they be strong and be knocking each other over? Rugby. If she get up that big, friend, she gonna look like a rugby player.
Man, I saw them girls playing rugby in the Olympics. I was scared.
Hey, let me tell you, one thing I know and two things to show. I seen a big old Samoan girl plow a girl down like she was nothing.
I was scared. Rugby is crazy. 16 Ocho, he tells us the UK is made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Thank you. Thank you so much for the clarification. We appreciate it. Scarcities, I see you in here. What's up, Bella Faith, Boxing and Barbecue? So listen, speaking of Clarissa, and shout out again to Lauren Price, putting on a phenomenal performance against a savvy veteran, Natasha. But I think Natasha didn't retire in the ring, but she's certainly mulling it over. And at this point, she don't have nothing else to prove. She has nothing left to prove at this point.
Her job as the ring announcer, like they were literally talking her into as the ring. We miss you here in the booth.
Yeah.
I don't like the changing of the guard crap that y'all be pulling in my face. Don't do that in front of me. That y'all make them people that y'all taking away they good, and like I feel so bad for a friend. The crowd was like trying to get her into it, and she was just slow and out of the way and unbothered and all of those things. She was just in there, and I was like, and then that whoever the what was the announcer? That was Eddie Hearn's girlfriend, Sky. She was like, this is the changing of the guard.
Who is she?
Yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
Eddie Hearn's girlfriend. Yeah, her.
Um, good luck, Natasha. Congratulations, Lauren Price and Caroline Dubois. But you were mentioning Clarissa, so I want to go ahead and ease on past that, and let's talk about the girls over here in the U.S. Because the girls over here in the U.S. had a really interesting Twitter kerfuffle yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, in a couple of weeks, we're going to see Tierra versus Sky. I can't wait, Sean Terrence. That's going to be a great card. Okay, that's going to be a really good card. It's another young lady on there that I can't wait to see as well. But yeah, let's get to that because there was a very interesting Twitter kerfuffle between Shadeja, Clarissa, and Franchon. Now, Shadeja decided she wanted to speak because Amanda Serrano is about to headline another card, the trilogy, with her and Katie Taylor. And I found it funny because Amanda also tweeted about her card being already full and made up. And, basically ain't no spots available for no extra fights. So she kind of did it there, which I thought was strange. Let your girl get off.
You're not going to get on my card calling yourself the GOAT. We're not sharing nothing together.
This is true.
We two GOATs together? Absolutely not. You're not getting on my card calling yourself GOAT.
This is true. This is true. This is true. Thank you, Fighting Words with Bang. How you doing? Listen, we finna talk about Clarissa. We about to talk about it. We about to talk about her, Shadeja, and Franchon Cruz. So Shadeja goes at Clarissa basically saying that she does a lot of talking about her and blah blah blah, and what's up with them fighting on this card. And so, Clarissa shoots back because she does not mince words. She was like, baby, I ain't nobody's co-main event. I'm a headliner, honey. Some of you don't know nothing about. Pew pew. I was like, okay. So the gloves came off. Friend, go ahead, because this is your wheelhouse.
Go ahead. I was just as shocked that everybody else reading the comments. And like the things that were said, we've all wondered, cousin Bella, comes to the front, because you've also had this question when it comes to them too. And my cousin Shadeja made a very interesting tweet. And I think Clarissa called her like gap mouthed or something. And Shadeja was like, I wasn't gap mouth in 2016. Then she went backdoor that with from 2014 to 2016. And
what does that mean precisely in your mind, friend? Because you have to give them the emoji that she put on the end of it.
There's some gaytivity going on, and that's all I'm going to say. No. I don't know what to say. All I'm going to say is they lied, and that somebody's not telling the truth. The friendship didn't fall out because it fell out what they said. That ain't true.
Listen, it was some shenanigans going on in it. Team Camp USA that they was getting ready for and whatnot. It was some shenanigans going on that wasn't boxing related. Is what I took from it. Okay, I ain't finna play with y'all. That's what I gathered from the whole situation. And so that whole falling out, that whole Franchon spitting on Shadeja, all of that. And Franchon won't ever, she has never addressed that. I've never heard her address that fully. So yeah, it was something other than boxing going on with Team USA and whatnot. But I don't know exactly what it was. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't know. But what I saw, and I do not believe that there was a response about that. I don't think nobody touched that with a 10-foot pole after Shadeja posted that. I don't think nobody touched that with a 10-foot pole. So listen, the girls over here are bickering. All right. Shadeja does have a belt right now. Okay. She lost to Franchon, so her and Franchon could definitely run it back. I'd love to see it. She called Franchon a football player. She said, don't nobody want to see her wrestle and tussle with no football linebacker no more, because that's what she be doing. She don't be fighting. She be wrestling and tussling. So it was a lot of back and forth going on with the sisters yesterday. Okay. I want to see them mix it up. Okay.
Please.
Franchon said
y'all have been goosing, and I need to see y'all mix it up, because the milk is spoiled and it's gonna come out during the presser. Somebody gonna say the wrong thing, and it's gonna be like, well, you wasn't calling me that when you was. And I'm messy. I'm gonna be a fly on the wall. I'm telling you right now, friend, I'm gonna be a fly on the wall. It's gonna come out.
It's out.
Now,
okay. We just don't know the details. It's out.
It's still room for speculation at this point. When it come out, it ain't gonna, and it's gonna be Shadeja to tell it. Cause Franchon and Clarissa trying to act like it ain't never happened, because they got boyfriends now.
You saying Shadeja the only one living in her truth? Is that what you saying?
Just like somebody else on YouTube. Boy, we ain't serious about nothing. We ain't serious about nothing. We serious about nothing. Now, it's another girl on YouTube that is somebody else's husband. And she's somebody else's husband in jail. Moving right along. Stop playing with me. You know, everything get back to me. And I'm just a ticket time bomb for all things that involve me. So with that being said, when the presser comes, we're going to know what's really tea at the end of the day.
The way I'm over here screaming on the inside, boy. I love to tell y'all stories, but they don't be telling.
6'10", Mo. 6'10". 6'10". And she know how to make lick in a bag.
Listen, all right. Thank you, Rude Exposure. Thank you. Woo, Lord have mercy. Listen, we about to get back on track. I do want to see the ladies mix it up, though, because, you know, when Shadeja fought Franchon, I don't know what was going on. It was an off night. Franchon fought the way she always fights, and Shadeja just did not handle it well, and she suffered her first loss. She went back in the lab, and she was able to get another shot. Like I told y'all earlier, women's boxing is a lot smaller pool than men's boxing. So she was able to get right back in there and get her another shot. And she won. She won her a belt. And in that performance, for me, it wasn't the best version of Shadeja that I've seen. So she still was able to pull it out, but I feel like she has more to give. I've seen her fight better, and I think she's going to need to pull out the best version of herself to right that wrong that she had with friend Sean. And she's definitely going to have to be on her A game if she gets a shot with Clarissa Shields. I want to see it. I want to see the big girls mix it up. I really do. And I want to see it because it's going to be one hell of an entertaining build up, like you said. Franchon likes to talk her good shit. We know Clarissa's gonna talk her good shit. Shadeja don't really talk a lot, but when she does speak, she be dropping them bombs, baby. So I think it's going to be I think it's going to be entertaining if they can ever figure it out and line it up. And as far as Clarissa, because Bang, I know you asked about how we feel about Clarissa being disrespected and whatnot. Listen, we have opinions, real strong ones over here about Clarissa and the personal stuff she got going on, her personal life and whatnot. I'm gonna leave that alone today. But as far as her in that boxing ring, I hated how the Michigan Commission did her with this whole weed case, and how all the other pundits that came out speaking so negatively against her, talking about she's a detriment to the sport and stuff because of a swab and her urine was clean. I think they went completely overboard. They've been waiting for a moment to ish on her, and that was their opportunity. So I completely disagree with any negativity coming her way coming from that event, because I just do not. I would be shocked and floored to find out that Clarissa was a dirty fighter. I just really would be. And weed, of all things, like she said, if you don't want your fighters testing negative or positive for weed, you might want to not have weed smoking in the vicinity. Maybe. But that's how I feel about that. So friend, did you have any thoughts about that?
No, ma'am. Let Clarissa, I can't talk about her out of the ring stuff. In the ring, she the one. I won't take her talent away from her. So it is what it is. And I was typing, I just want to clear something up. Oak Tree, no, that's not who I'm talking about, dear, because I know how people like to go and start rumors. The person I'm talking about don't talk boxing no more, but they like talking about me. So y'all can take that wherever y'all want to take that. So that was not for the person that you mentioned, Oak Park. I don't have no issue with those. Oak Tree, I don't have no issues with those people. The person that I'm talking about, they know who it's for. She know I'm talking to her. It ain't the person you mentioned though, Oak Tree. It'll never be her. She'll never get that here.
Moving right along. Now, the other big news that came about this week, we saw some press conferences in New York City. Okay. We saw some Fatal Fury press conferences in New York City this week. Very interesting. I was not overwhelmed by the press conferences. They were they tried, but I have to really make myself understand that anything that's coming from Turkey Al Sheik and Riyadh Season, right now they're in their trial and error mode. They have not perfected their concept yet, so they just trying stuff and trying to figure out which way to go. And so I think that they have probably figured out that the gentleman that they have hosting, the editor of Ring Magazine, he's probably not the guy that they want to do this again next time around. Friend, how did you feel about that press conference? It was very low.
Every minute of that low budget shit, I hated every moment. Everybody get, I said that too. Exactly, Mondo. Ding ding. Everybody won. Anyways, yeah, friend, I could not get with it. I don't like Doug because Doug uses Doug reminds me of the voice that we use when we have business. When I say we, I mean all people that's our color in this community. So y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know we
melanated folks.
Us. We have this voice that we use when we tend to like handle business. Doug looks how that voice sounds. And every time I see him, it's like he running away from his blackness. So I don't like looking at Doug because he don't want to be black. He can't code switch. He don't know how. That's the word, opulent LD. He cannot code switch. He didn't grow up with none of his African American people, and he refused, friend. He do it. He did. Black folk have a way of making stuff fun. Even the Hispanic people that get up and they are in charge of the pressers, they have a way of making it exciting. Doug was up there, dry eyes. How do you feel about the fight? I
What do
want
you
to
say?
know, how do you feel? This is an opportunity that you should be able to go and capitalize on after. Doug, if you don't get your Doug, if you don't get, I'm having a bad week, Doug. I came here for violence. This card is supposed to be giving me violence. I ain't getting that from y'all.
It was a downer. It was a Debbie Downer. It really was. I mean, it just was. Nobody. The only spark of energy that was there. Uh, I felt like he was on drugs, like Devin said. I feel like he's a loose cannon. He did an 8 ball before he came out there. I don't know. It just was all. It just felt wrong. Doug wasn't the host. Doug, be the editor. Is a reason why you were an editor. Is a reason why you're a writer. Is the reason why you're behind the camera, on the pen, not on the microphone. It takes a special type of person to be on the microphone, to be in front of a camera, to talk to the audience, to get people in the mood. It just takes a different kind of personality for that. That's not you. And that's okay. Okay, there's no knock on you. Stick to what you know. You're an editor. You're a writer. Do
We
that.
to say how unhappy we were with that. So they know I would have rather had Ariel Halani, ain't that his name? I'd rather had him, and I can't stand him, friend. Yes, Doug was that bad that he took the excitement out of the presser for me, because with this presser, seeing these people on the card that's on the presser, you would expect it to be full of violence, chaos, a host that's asking insane, inciting questions. Like, it should have been fury. It should have been full of that. It was not. It was giving 8 ball, and Devin had an attitude because he didn't care about none of them people or what they were saying. He was not amused. Like, poor Rolly. Rolly just there because
Rolly just very. I'm very happy to be here. That is Rolly right now. He just was very happy to be there. He looked confused. He looked like he didn't know which way was up. Ryan is looking stoic and like he's on his meds.
how
And
is he a normal person this for this presser, friend? I couldn't
he's
understand.
on his meds. He's on his meds. He's on his meds. He's on his meds and he's looking and acting like a normal human being. You have to be outlandish when Ryan Garcia is the voice of reason telling you to chill out. That's how over the top T.O. was. And I got what he was trying to say because it was dry in there. He was trying to, amp it up. But not you, sir. Not you. Not you. Because you don't know what you're doing. You think being racially profiling folks and throwing stereotypical slurs around is the way to incite some fury. You're gonna get yourself hurt, is what you gonna do. For real, for real. And so he irks my soul. Y'all already know how I feel about Teofimo. This was before all of the insensitive racial stuff he's been saying. I just wasn't a fan. But now, even more so, he can kick rocks. But I understood what he was trying to say because there was just no life in it was like, y'all know y'all have to be here. The only spark was between him and Barbosa. Now that's what I will say. Arnold Barbosa is the fight. That fight, Arnold Barbosa and Teofimo Lopez, is the one that I'm looking forward to the most on that card. I ain't gonna even hold you because Arnold Barbosa wants blood. He wants T.O.'s scalp like real bad. And I want him to get it. So That press conference left a lot to be desired. I'm hoping that the people are watching, and I hope that they are taking the feedback that the fans are giving. Alice, she typically does listen to the fans. So hopefully we'll see something different when the presser comes for the actual fight in May. Those press conferences hopefully will be a little bit different. There was also one couple of days later for your guy friend, Canelo Alvarez and William Skull also were in New York City. Let me ask you this because you're a gamer friend. This fight is in conjunction apparently with a video game, Fatal Fury. Do you play it? Have you played it? What do you know about it?
I don't play that.
Okay. No.
I'm a killer. I don't know what they be on. I can't. I play games where I can control the situation.
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
So you don't know what it is. Anybody in the chat familiar with the Fatal Fury game?
I mean, I the game, but like I don't play it.
Okay. But has anybody heard of it? Has anybody in the chat played it? What do you guys think about the game? Because I don't play games at all. Okay. No, okay. Nobody? No. Okay. Alrighty. So we have Canelo and William Skull. They're gonna be in Riyadh season. You any feelings? What? What? Oh, it's like Tekken.
Oh, hold on now. Now, I'm a Tekken player. So with that being said, I might have to go check that out.
See? Okay. Well, Canelo William Skull. That presser, I wasn't really looking forward to that one because I'm not extremely looking forward to this fight. But I will say the crowd for that presser was very loud. They were very excited about it. They seemed to be more excited for that press conference than they were the other one. Did you look at that one?
I did see I did see that. And Oak Tree, just because you're 37 with a wife and some kids, that don't mean you can't game, sir. It's a stacked house over here. All right. And I get busy. Okay. When I say I get busy, I get down. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I did. Shout out to Canelo. Canelo makes all thing boxing great. You see how his fans come out, they pack out, they be excited. There's a lot of drama and what's going on with the WBC belt and the beef and what's going on. Why are y'all so been out of shot? I was shocked to see Turkey in regular clothes. He didn't have his chic on today. I was like,
he in the U.S. He got on regular clothes. When in Rome, what I tell y'all? When in Rome, do as the Romans. He in the U.S. He got on regular clothes.
Well then, and he ain't got to, cousin. He ain't got to never say nothing to Budrick. And if I was Canelo when Budrick was around, I would grip my silk pajamas and walk away. That's what I do every time Budrick was near my area. Why do Canelo need to say anything to Budrick? He ain't got no belts in that weight division. He ain't got nothing. He need to go put his chic on and get out of Canelo's face. Because Canelo ain't got to do nothing. Canelo is the guy. Bud want to be the guy.
Well, I will say this. If we didn't learn anything from last week's fiasco that we are definitely going to get into, is that we should not overlook our opponents. Okay? So Canelo should not be talking about Budrick right now. He should be solely focused on William Skull. Okay? We're not going to do that. Okay? We're going to focus on who we have next, not who we hope to have in the future. Okay? So, and I think William Skull made that known as well. He feels like it's very disrespectful for the media, fans, even Canelo and his camp to, already have a planned fight next, and they don't know how this fight is going to go. So, a lot of people were also unfamiliar with Lamont Roach. And we saw what happened there. So I'm just saying, this is a Cuban boxer. They have a distinctive style and whatnot. Styles make fights. That's what I hear all up and down the timeline. So, I'm just saying.
He finna get in there and windmill. Good luck. Good luck. He had a better opportunity beating Bud than to get in there. Hey, are you Juicy J?
He might be.
Well, he ain't got enough. He ain't got that kind.
He might be Juicy J up.
He ain't got Eddie Reynoso stuff. Eddie Reynoso stuff, hey, you tapping your veins when you're done. He ain't got that. I'm just saying. And I seen what you said. Some people don't snort no A-ball and go crazy. You pull out some cocaine around the people around, we leave it. I saw that comment.
I saw that too. I wasn't gonna touch it. I wasn't gonna touch it.
Seen you. All right.
Listen, and yes, bang, we are Texas girls. We are Texas girls. So I wanted to say that to y'all. I thought it was a really good press conference. I loved how the people came out and support. I don't care what nobody say. We may not like Canelo, but trying to act like he doesn't have a traveling fan base, I may not like Canelo. Sorry, friend. I didn't mean to put that on you. Yeah, my bad. But his fan base is deep. Okay, he can go to the four corners of the North Americas, and they're going to be there. So, we know they're going to show up in LA. We know they're going to show up in Texas. We know they're going to show up in New York City. We know they're going to show up in Vegas. So,
thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Skull did not look good against Sheepskin. He was in there windmilling. He is not Juicy J'd up. He is not enough J in his juice to get through the cane. The cane will exist. I'm telling you. Budrick better start now. September's rolling around fast.
But Bud is in the gym, girl. Have you seen
him? He need more than the gym. He needs to get the stuff that make you want to when you're done. He ain't got that. You're coming up 2 weight divisions. You need that. You need that. While you chasing Canelo around and stuff, you better get your J's juiced. That's what you better do.
Bang, that's what they said about Lamont. I'm just saying, I love a good upset. I love a good. Okay, let me not say that. Not all the time. But I do like when somebody come in and knock the table over. I'm not going to lie to y'all.
This table ain't getting knocked over. He ain't got enough J in his juice to do it, friend. And y'all know I'm scared of Bud at this point. At this point, Bud done made me a believer. I believe you, Bud. He go in there and do something to my guy. I'm telling y'all right now.
Friend, why your voice started shaking already?
Lump in my throat. I'm telling y'all right now. If Bud do something to Canelo, baby, listen.
Friend, do you realize your voice started shaking?
I didn't realize. I'm telling you right now. Because the thought of it,
you ain't gonna be okay.
Y'all gonna, as soon as my friends start the show, I'm gonna leave out of here. She gonna come in here and this is gonna be her.
You can't be
not allow Bud to do nothing. No. Oh, friend. The thought of it. Look, y'all about to make me kick my shit over. My thought. The thought. Friend. And then don't let it be nothing like bad, like where he beat Canelo up like he beat Errol.
First of all.
No, friend. And like, I'm just saying, friend. I'll quit. I'd quit. Because somebody shooting him wasn't enough, friend. Somebody didn't try to actually take this man away from here. And God said, this is my one, leave him here. No. Stabbing him you might need some garlic. I don't know what y'all gonna have to do to that.
Friend, he a vampire. You said he might need garlic.
I don't know what you might have to get for that.
Please stop.
Going there and beat Canelo, I'm gonna be thinking differently about him, friend. Yeah. Y'all gonna have to get some garlic, but bury him underground. I don't know what y'all alive. Don't kill him and try to bury him alive. Do not.
Bella say she gonna.
Friend,
Bella, we gonna have to put you on a Rolo vacation.
Listen, and I don't mind, cousin. I don't mind. I don't mind, cousin. I love you to death. You my favorite. I don't mind. I'll get you out of here real quick that day. Friend, yeah, some garlic.
Okay, first of all, we're not talking about Budrick. We're talking about Skull. I'm telling y'all, quit overlooking William Skull.
We're looking over him. We're looking over him, friend.
Y'all
William.
didn't learn nothing then.
All right, well, if she can make him look the way he did, then I'm not worried about Canelo and what Canelo gonna make him look like.
All right. All right. I'm just saying,
The
we
messenger
seen what
215.
we seen.
Messenger 215. Don't let me get you up out of here. Cause let me tell y'all, I can get on Deontay right now. Canelo's still out here. We still outside. Where Deontay at? A lot of silence, just where your guy is. Silence.
Oh, Dub, we finna get on it, baby. We about to get all up and through it. Okay? Yeah. So that was that on the Fatal Fury press conferences in New York City. They fell a little, dry. They fell a little flat. It was a little dull. Devin Haney was there. I think people were very anxious to see how Devin, Ryan, T.O., Rolly were all going to be in the same room, in the same space, and it fell really flat. But you know what? I didn't mind Devin. Devin is on a mission, and you also have to keep in mind he had just started Ramadan. So, he was very much conserving energy. Um, you know, so I get it. I wasn't expecting him to do a lot of rah-rah anyway, but I had to remind myself that Ramadan had just started, and so, he was probably on the stage praying, getting through all the press conferences and pressers that he had to do throughout the day. I saw a little snippet, not a snippet, but a picture that he had to sit down with the taco hat wearing gentleman. And I just tipped my hat to him for being professional throughout this whole ordeal. I wanted to say something. Let me say this specifically to Sergio Mora. To Sergio Mora and to what's the man's name who did the hosting, the editor, what's his name?
Doug Fisher.
Doug. Yeah, Doug. I don't know what kind of agreement y'all have. I don't know what's in the paperwork, what's in the contract. I don't know what it is, but it's obvious that it's something in the contract that none of them want to bring up the fact that Ryan Garcia is a lying, cheating bastard. And I take issue with anybody, and I do mean anybody here on this good YouTube or on those stations, on those networks. I take issue with anybody who has a question, who wants to talk about that particular fight and purposely fail to mention that Ryan Garcia was found dirty, was convicted of using PEDs, that the fight was overturned. They have no problems asking Devin Haney how he's going to come back after such a horrible loss and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was so happy that Devin just, calmly said, well, I fought a dude that was on PEDs. So, it is what it is. I have to move forward. What you want him to say? What you want him to say? What you want him to say? Since you don't want to acknowledge that the fool he was fighting was dirty, what you want him to say? I just want to shout out to Devin Haney for keeping his composure, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I would not be able to do it.
And that's why they won't let us in the gate, because they know the unprofessional questions is coming, baby. They gonna get some professional questions. Like, I feel like if I gotta watch this stuff, y'all need to make it interesting for me to watch. Don't put nothing that's in front of me that ain't gonna deliver. Don't give me nothing that I'm not gonna be able to keep up with, that I ain't gonna want to watch again at a later date.
Say, man, watch yourself now. Watch yourself now.
You know
I know
what?
you're trying to shoot at my girl, but hold on.
No, because y'all don't want to do that, because EJ only got to beat up once. Deontay got his ass whooped more than once by more than one person. You know I wasn't gonna let that slide. But King Vonda, you my boy. You know you my guy. Y'all don't want to do that. Cause I had y'all crying and ready to leave this here app fooling with me today. And I don't want to see no taco wearing hat man giving no interviews. I hate that booty shag. I hate everything that's put out for me to see. You ain't from Dallas. You don't get to wear no booty shag.
With blonde tips. You
That's,
just okay. I'm just yeah. We're not gonna go there.
I don't like anything. I don't like what y'all trying to do to boxing. I don't like what y'all trying to do to boxing. I don't like what y'all trying to put us through. Like, and it's crazy because like you see this stuff, we see what's happening, then y'all get up and y'all be supporting this stuff. This is what they think y'all want to see. Cause y'all ain't paying attention to us. Y'all not paying attention to some of some of these other channels. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all like the taco hat and y'all like the K legs. Y'all like stuff like that. So it is what it is. So we just follow along. But y'all not getting what y'all be asking for from these channels. Like the presser is supposed to be exciting. The presser is supposed to get me into the fight. These little interviews that they supposed to be doing, that's supposed to be getting me excited for this fight. I'm not interested. The only reason I'm watching this card is because Devin is returning.
That's it, and that's all.
That's it.
That's it, and that's all. And low key, he actually has the toughest fight of the whole card, in my opinion. Barbosa may give T.O. a run for his money. He might, only because he's been more active and he's on a winning streak. But if T.O. is on his A game, he's supposed to beat Barbosa. You know. Go ahead, Frank.
And I got a question that nobody can seem to answer me. You get fired for racism at any other job. At any other job, HR immediately comes and stop you, or your supervisor will come pull you. Why is it that Tiafimo get to be out so blatantly racist and still be able to keep a job, still be able to be in front of the camera? Like, I don't understand how he can be like blatantly racist like that and there ain't nothing being done about it, because at any other job, if that would have been the NFL, if that would have been the NBA, if that would have been anywhere else, go ahead, friend.
Not even any other job. Baby, we talking about boxing. Let us not forget when Devin said, I ain't never losing to a white boy. And all hell broke loose. It was CNN major news. He had to come back and walk back his statement because he said white boy, not cracker ass cracker, not redneck, not honky, not pilgrim. He said white boy, and they lost their minds. But Teofimo Lopez has been allowed to get in front of camera after camera and say the most insensitive. I'm trying to use my vocabulary words. He insensitive, divisive words and phrases. And he's been told repeatedly that it's offensive, yet he continues to do it. And nothing has been done. So I don't mind at all when Najee from Cigar Talk says, hey, let me talk to you for a minute. What's going on with you, dude? Go ahead, friend. Give me your opinion about it. Go ahead.
You know, I keep my mouth closed because I don't want nobody to be thinking that I'm talking about them. Because y'all know me, I have a tendency of not saying the right thing. Everybody be cool with stuff until they see people on social media talking about it.
Go ahead.
I ain't never seen him. Okay, well, maybe it's just me. I ain't never seen.
No, he's always said something. He's always said something about Teofimo Lopez, but this is the tripped out part. And kudos to him for stepping to Teofimo and saying what he said to Teofimo. But in the same breath, Ryan was there, and he seemed to be okay with the shenanigans that Ryan was putting out. He didn't have the same. about it.
You know why they run down on Tiafimo? Because they think Tiafimo a bitch. And I said we 59 minutes in. So if you caught this cuss word, you just caught this cuss word by chance. Tiafimo, they think Tiafimo a bitch. It's easy to run down on Tiafimo. That's like me running down on one of them 115 pounders. Like, y'all know Tiafimo gonna nut up when y'all see him. What y'all thought Tiafimo was gonna do? Hit that rah-rah with you? Y'all seen him do it? Keyshawn was sitting right next to him. Tiafimo put a book up to his face and act like he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Ryan, y'all not gonna do that shit to Ryan because Ryan get y'all that clout that y'all looking for. Let me not get the clout, man. All that shit fake to me. I keep my comments to myself. Y'all do whatever y'all see fit. All y'all fake to me. I be calling all y'all out and y'all be mad at me when I say stuff. But y'all be letting certain stuff and certain people slide. They go for anybody. Ryan shouldn't be making no money either.
Period.
Anybody that's sitting up talking about monkeys and N-words and all that, I don't want to see you ever. Ryan and Tiafimo and I love Rolly. But Rolly almost got himself associated up with the people too because he wanted to hang out and chill. Run down on all of them.
Why they were all in one place?
Ryan Garcia, and you know what's crazy? Y'all too busy fanboying over Ryan Garcia than to run down on him. Ryan bring y'all that clout that y'all asking for. Y'all think Tiafimo bitch, and that's cool. Fine. Run down on Tiafimo. Try to make Tiafimo really feel bad. But the person that's really calling y'all the N-word behind closed doors, y'all want to be friends with him.
Not closed doors. Open ones.
Oh, yeah, but now he really calling them the names behind closed doors. He sugarcoating it for the light because he don't want all them people on his shit. Behind closed doors, he really calling y'all what y'all really, really, really guessing. Y'all, that's right. Y'all, that's my black friend. See, black people fool with me. You see this picture? Meanwhile, when he get over there with them folks that think how he think about y'all, he calling y'all the N-word.
Hard ER.
I'm talking about Ryan Garcia. I'm talking about Ryan Garcia. I'm talking about Tiafimo, and I'm talking about Najee. Y'all keep that same energy with everybody. Don't have that energy for some people. To have it for every single person. And my energy don't change. I'm gonna treat you the same way the entire time. Like if I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But y'all, we see y'all. Y'all don't want to mess up some of them. What's the them endorsement that these boxes be trying to give y'all? I don't give a shit about that. That's why I be talking to y'all how I talk to y'all. I had to tell somebody the other day, y'all in this to get famous. I'm in this to have a little fun. You get some view, you know what I'm saying?
We boxing fans. We are boxing fans who have a podcast, a YouTube channel. We are the Queens of Boxing Talk. We are boxing fans first and foremost. But before we any of that, even before I'm a woman, I'm proud and black. So a lot of that stuff just is never gonna fly with me. Like absolutely never, ever, ever gonna fly with me. And as loud as you were with the disrespect, you need to be that same exact loud with the apology.
And Edward Belanga, you and your oatmeal pie stomach promoter, y'all not getting past this either. Because the audacity of you to try to tell Tiafimo to chill with the racist shit, and you use the N-word like you use the. And tomorrow, night, day, her, him, you use the N-word like you use those words. The audacity of you to try to tell somebody to chill with the racism. Sir, I don't know.
Typed on Twitter. Yeah, I said it and I'm going to keep saying it.
Then had the nerve to say, I got black brothers and sisters. Those are your half siblings, sir. Your parents, they're Puerto Rican. Your mama Puerto Rican, your daddy Puerto Rican. So if your siblings are black, that means your mama has some black kids that make them your step siblings. Y'all are not the same. Y'all got different daddies. So you are not a Negro. You may have grown up with them and they may be your cousins and friends. You ain't, you ain't. You
Yeah.
don't say those words. And none of us should be saying, I'm correcting myself. So none of us should be saying, but you damn sure don't get to say it. And you don't damn
You
sure get
want to?
to
Why do you want to so bad? What is
because
the
cool.
infatuation with wanting to?
Or you know why it's a cool word? I feel spicy when I say it. That's one of my more spicy words. I like to cuss, but that's up there on the spicy list, friend. What did I say? It's provocative. It get the people going. That's what that word do. It just make you feel when you say I feel like Whoopi Goldberg in the Lion King. It's like Mufasa, friend. That's what it do to me when I say ooh. Say it again, Mufasa. Ooh, say it again. That's me when I hear it, friend. And don't let me about to get in a fight. It's just gonna be coming up like it just come out real fast. But you don't get to say it, El Blanca. You don't get to tell nobody stop being racist because what you thinking was not racist, you're being racist, sir. You don't get to use those words.
You
I don't
just don't.
get
And
to
I don't for the life of me understand why you want to. Like, why
provide
would you want to do that?
us, friend. It makes you go, ooh, I love that word. It's up there with a P word that I won't use on national television. When I say that word, I feel the same way when I say that word. It's equal to me, Mufasa.
It's a couple of P words. I'm not gonna ask you which one. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you
take
know,
your word for it. I'm just Todd Friend 600. Thank you so much. He says, shout out to Caleb and Bud for being the only ones. Okay. Shout out. Okay. So that's that on that. On the Fatal Fury press conferences. But I know what y'all really came here to talk about. And it kind of laps in with itself. We'll start with the shenanigans, not the shenanigans, but we'll start out with the announcement of TKO Boxing, Dana White, and Turkey Al Sheik's collaboration. Yeah, let's get on that. Can the P word also be? You know what, Mo? So we're talking about Turkey Al Sheik, his new venture. Okay. Friend, I've heard so many different angles. I've heard so many different people with so many different opinions about it. How do you feel?
he stole it.
What did he steal?
He stole the boxing combat league.
Do we know what it's going to be?
He stole it. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, friend. One belt, like it's gonna be different weight divisions, but I can't.
Well, that's why I'm asking because I don't know we don't know exactly what it's going to be yet. We don't know what the format is going to be. We don't know if it's going to be combat league. We don't know if it's going to be like the contender series. Not sure how they have this the plan that they have, how they're going to do this, what it's going to be. All we know is that TKO is a promotional company and it is entering the boxing. And apparently, it is going to be competition for the other promotional companies that are already in the boxing game. And I want to know, how do you feel about it, friend? Because apparently, it has the backing of Turkey Al Sheikh, and so we know that there's going to be money there. But I hear a lot of people pushing back because they feel like Dana White has been very shady in his payment of the UFC fighters that he deals with over there. So do you think he's going to continue to be shady with the money, especially since Turkey Al Sheikh is over there and he doesn't have a reputation of being shady with the money? How do you feel about the whole situation?
I think it's gonna be shade. It's gonna be shade wherever Dana White is concerned. Like he been paying his fighters in food stamps and beaver bucks for the last 5 years. It's gonna be the same thing for some of these boxers. We've been talking about the money being controlled. Everybody been like, we need to go to Turkey. We got Turkey got that money. We finna find out how that money finna stretch. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be the way the top boxer is gonna make all the money. Everybody else is gonna be trickling for change. They're gonna be fighting their way up to the top, trying to take out the champion so they could win some money.
Now, is that any different than other promotional companies?
No, yes, kind of.
Explain.
Well, not really though, because I guess you could say they're all doing the same thing. They pay the lower level fighters, but friend, like you don't never hear them getting paid in food stamps and beaver bucks. The UFC pay they fighters in food stamps and beaver bucks.
What makes you think if Turkey Al-Sheikh is paying the way that he's paying these boxers now, that he's going to not pay them a reasonable amount in his new venture?
Because Dana White is involved. And one thing about Dana White, that has been his big thing is the control over the money, friend. I think Dana White is going to have a lot to do with that. I think Turkey put the money up. Dana is to decide what happens and how the money go out.
You don't think Turkey Al-Sheikh gonna have no say so over how his money gets spent?
I think he's gonna have say, but like I said, the top fighter with the belt, Turkey is saying give him the money. The rest, I know, friend. I know it's like everybody else. The top guys making all the money, but
what did y'all think? I'm just curious. What in what do you think it's supposed to be, or what do you think it should be?
I don't know. I think everybody should be paid fairly. I don't think nobody should be getting paid in single cigarettes and beaver bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, y'all saying it like it done happened already.
It's happening right now in the UFC.
That's Dana's model with the Fertitas. This is Dana and Turkey. So I get the concern. I understand and I get the concern. My question is, I think, because I don't expect anything from anybody. I just want to see boxing. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know who's going to sign to them. I don't know any of that. None of us do. But I'm just curious as to why it seems that a lot of people are ready to diarrhea shit on it before it even starts walking yet.
Boxing fans shit on everything.
What is that about?
We ain't giving
because just before Turkey was here, I heard a lot of boxing fans saying it's too many belts. Everybody got a belt. It's a junior belt. It's a JV belt. It's too many belts. Nobody will ever be undisputed because they don't fight each other. It needs to be one belt. I heard that. I know I'm not crazy. Chat, did y'all hear people saying that? I know I didn't make this up. Okay. Yeah. So there was a cry at one time for there to just be one belt, and not just for fans. Boxers were openly complaining about being belt holders because they were having to pay so much money, sanctioning fees for these belts. But now all of a sudden, there's something going on that is giving you what you said you wanted a couple of years ago. And all of a sudden, before it has even taken form, I hear people ready to shoot it down. So my question is, it is not even a question. My statement is, sit down and shut up and wait and see before you get the condemning stuff. Golly. Like,
these is boxing fans, friend. This is what they do.
See, Gorgeous Bear said it's a plantation. Where do you get that from? How do you know that? They haven't put on one event. You don't even know the model, but you sitting up ready to say it's a plantation. I hate y'all sometimes because y'all be ready to shit on everything. Like, can you wait just a minute first? Like, can we see somebody sign over there before we get to doing all of that? I mean, y'all go from 0 to 1,000. Can we just wait? Can we wait? Can we wait? Gun toting, Peacemaker. What did he cheat and do? And I'm not defending anybody. What I'm saying is sit down and wait. Can you just wait? And I know we're not talking about cheating because we haven't gotten there yet. And I don't know if you're a fan of PBC or not, but it was some world-class cheating that went on Saturday. Okay? So you can just sit down and shut the fuck up talking to me about cheating in Turkey is what you can do. Please. Because today ain't the day. It's Friday, not Sunday. We might not cuss on Sunday, but at 10:57 tonight, yeah. That's what we finna do. So I'm just trying to figure out, what do y'all want? Do you know what you want, or are you just here to complain? What is it? What do you want? Because at one time we wanted all the promotional companies to be under one umbrella, because if they do that, then it'll be easier for us to get the fights that we want to see. Somebody comes along that has the capability to do that, and then that's a problem. What do you want? What do y'all want? Friend, what they want? I need to know.
Want from somebody, let me know. And I don't know. DMX said what they want. I don't know. And he said he didn't know either. So me neither, friend. Boxing fans gonna complain about whatever.
They always.
They're not never happy with anything.
They get on my nerves.
They gave y'all $20 pay-per-views and they was like, it's too many stars on the card. Are y'all all right? We're not okay, friend. That's why I don't do that. You see how you got all, I don't do that with them anymore.
And I'm gonna stop. But that, baby, just because I ain't shitting on somebody now, I'm still backing them because I shut up talking to me. Ty Free 600, thank you for the $5. He said, is Dana slapped his wife, you know he will definitely have no problems making all these ninjas fight each other. He got a mega in charge. Hashtag wilding out. Maybe. But I want to see the ninjas fight. So I'm not really mad.
Complaining about nothing.
About that.
Fighting or what?
I'm not. That's what they supposed to be doing, right? ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports, thank you so much for the $2. He says, salute, beautiful queens. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to figure out, what do y'all want? We want Turkey to stay out of fighters' corners. We want referees to call knockdowns. We want referees to reprimand fighters when they take their whole body and turn their back and go and put their whole top torso between the ropes to talk to their coach to get their eyesight back together. We want that too. Don't you, Gunto? Because that's what I want. I want folks to win, who's supposed to really win. I want Adames to have won that fight. I absolutely do. What are we talking about? Fuck is we talking about today? Let's just get right on to it, because you want to go there. So apparently, Lamont Roach is going to have to deal with being incorrectly awarded a draw for his wonderful performance on Saturday night. Okay. We all saw what happened in the ring. We all saw it. There were a series of events that happened in the 9th round. Disqualification should have easily been the call. However, what I find interesting about a lot of the people who have pushback and who have, this foresight, who just know they're predicting the future about the TKO series, about Turkey Al-Sheikh, about Piaya, they're predicting the future. These same people, ironically, have no problem whatsoever with the fight that happened Saturday night being called a draw. I find it ironic. I do. And I don't ish on the PBC because I'm a PBC fan. Some of my favorite fighters fought for the PBC. So I have nothing against them. But if we call it spades, that was some BS. And I making correlations that a lot of the folks who, hate the ground that Turkey Al-Sheikh walks on, it seems to be they have a problem with him because he takes away that excuse of not enough money for the fight. He takes that away. He null and voids the whole A side, B side conversation. And I find it ironic that a lot of people say, Tank Davis, the A side, he earned it. Did he really? Who did he fight to earn that? You're popular, is what you are. You didn't fight nobody to earn the A side and B side. You didn't. You telling me Pedraza earned you a A side? Because that's the fight that, he likes to bring up as his best win. I'm just wondering, friend, I want your honest opinion. What do you think should have happened with that fight with Lamont Roach and Tank Davis? What do you think the commission should have done with that ruling?
I think they should overturn it, but they left for the draw so they can have another fight. Either they could have had another fight anyway, but it brings more illusion with them leaving it just a draw. So I hate that they did it, but this is boxing. This is what we should expect from boxing. We shouldn't expect correct and right things from boxing because we know boxing is a crooked, dirty sport that's publicly seen. Like they don't even try to hide the dirt. So, like we shouldn't have no commissions if the commissions are not going to do right. If the commissions are going to do for their favorite people, we shouldn't have commissions if that's the case because they're not doing their job. So I hate the way that things turned out the way they did, but he got him to fight him again. And I just think that this is one of those fights where they fought each other enough that Lamont has built a package on Tank. I think the shit gonna go the same way the next time.
Do you think there will be a next time?
Yeah, there's gonna be a next time, man. Like it sucks because this puts my silver tooth theory in jeopardy. My silver tooth theory has not been wrong in 5 years.
Well, it might not put your silver tooth theory in jeopardy. Lamont Roach just might have silver tooth teeth too.
He just might. But Tank is the original silver tooth child. You know what I'm saying? So like this takes the theory in another direction. That once the teeth fall out and they get their permanent teeth, what happened? You clean your act up. So maybe his silver tooth fell out and his permanent ones are coming in. It just didn't do me good. I wish that the commission would have done the right thing. The right thing was just to overturn it because we know if at this case we are allowing fighters to take their own timeouts. That's what we're doing. We created an opportunity for fighters to start taking their own timeouts however they want to do it. So if that's the case, let's go for it. But the next time somebody do it, don't decide to take that point away from that person because y'all didn't take the point away from Tank.
Friend, it was a plethora of infractions in that round. It was so blatant. And I like Steve Willis. I really do. But he dropped the balls on so many levels in that fight, in that round, in that one round. And it boggles my mind to hear these fans say they shouldn't overturn it on the mistake of the ref and completely nullify that. We're talking about this and having this conversation because your favorite fighter made the mistake. He took the knee. He initiated this series of events. He panicked under fire. Because let's be clear, let's be very clear. We've all watched it several times over. He didn't have anything in his eye. It wasn't no grease in his eye. He had a glove in his eye. He had a braid flap by his eye, but it wasn't no grease. Was not no grease. Y'all hang on every word he said. He lied. He lied to y'all. He lied. He panicked and he took a knee. He panicked and he retreated. He panicked and he ran to the corner. That's what he did. That's what that dog did. He had to reset. He had to go over there and get some assurance. Blessed assurance. Let me stop. He went over there and got some assurance. Because when he went over there and the towel came out, it didn't even get in his eye. He didn't wipe his eye. He just wiped his head off. You get back in there. So y'all can miss me with the BS. The man took a knee. He then got up, turned his back, put his torso through the rope. That's another infraction. Knee, infraction. Turn your back, infraction. Put your body through the ropes, infraction. Your corner man coming up, getting on the ring, infraction. With a white towel in his hand. That's the fight right there. That's 5 different infractions in one round. And y'all have the damn audacity to tell me that a mistake made by the referee, which indeed was a mistake. But you ain't gonna give Tank none of that. Wasn't none of that his fault? He didn't do nothing wrong? This what you trying to make me believe? He didn't do nothing wrong. Coach Cal didn't do nothing wrong. He sat up in that post-fight interview and told y'all he didn't even know that he didn't even know it was gonna be that. I didn't even know that it was gonna be a 10-8 round that I couldn't do. He would tell y'all he don't know, and he been boxing since he was 7. He knew exactly what that was. He knew exactly what it was. And y'all dumb ass would be like, he didn't know. He said, man, there wasn't no knockdown. There wasn't even no real knockdown. He just took a knee. I hate you motherfuckers. I do. I can't stand y'all's asses. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. Zip his shit up when you get up. Make sure you tuck his wang to the side when you get through. Go back, friend. Because they get on my nerves. I'm so sick of them. I sat up all week and listened to all this rubbish. I'm sick of y'all. And swear to God, they big fans of boxing. I'm offended, but no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Just say you like Tank Davis. And then this is the worst. You can't defend Tank. So now you want to, they've been minding his business, get ready for a fight. Now they got to bring them. Y'all just make sure it's all Devin Haney fans and Shakur fans. Y'all just make sure he got a fight coming up. Y'all just, no. You never thought that this might be your karma for doing all the shit talking you did when he got beat by a drug cheat? You didn't think that maybe that's why your guy?
Hold the hell up.
It's looking like he looking?
Hold on. Basile.
I didn't know that either. Friend, you can't just stop the show like that.
Go ahead, friend. I'm sorry. I hope she get on all y'all, because that's how I felt when y'all was jumping me when Tank was getting ready to fight Frank, and y'all was going crazy on me. Now my friend get to take it out on y'all, and y'all deserve it. So, friend, they saying Tank didn't lose. Do you think Tank lost the fight?
He did. Tank lost the fight without the knockdown. How about that? He lost the fight without the knockdown. And his slow self got on Twitter acting like a fucking victim, talking about they gave me a draw because they counted the knockdown. You slow. I be trying not to talk crazy about people, but you know what? I'm sick of y'all. Y'all did this. It ain't even him. It's his fans. Y'all did this. Y'all gawk so hard that y'all got to get this tongue lashing tonight. Because I'm sick of y'all. Y'all been gawking all damn week. That man sat up and told y'all on Twitter that they gave him a draw because they counted the knockdown, and they didn't even count the knockdown. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all glaze right on over there. Don't nobody say nothing about that. Oh, he didn't even know. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. You makes me sick. Y'all better be worried about Devin. No. I ain't worried about Devin. We done been through this before. I done been through this before with a couple of my favorite boxers. So I hope that your stomach hurts. I hope you ain't getting no sleep at night. I hope Lamont gets the rematch that he so deserves. But the reason why I'm really pissed about why they didn't overturn it is because this is what y'all love to talk about with Tank. His numbers, how much money he makes. Them not overturning the fight and making Lamont the rightful winner, which he is, affects his money. So if and when they do the rematch, because Tank needs the rematch at this point way more than Lamont, I hope he gets his money for it. I know that I've already signed and whatnot, but they need to put some extra oomph on that, is what they need to do. Because Tank needs that rematch way more than Lamont does. Let me see. I know I missed a lot of super chats. I'm sorry. I've been holding on to that all week. I can't stand these folks. Do you hear me? I can't stand them. I can't. Todd French 600, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, so we can now take a knee anytime it gets hot in there, call the time out, have a glass of water, bathroom break, tell the ref I'll be right back. All of that. And to the crazy people who talking about it's going to change the whole outcome. We don't know what Tank would have done if he'd have known it was a 10-8 round. I know y'all done watched the fight 50-11 times. I know y'all saw when Steve told him, that's going to be a 10-8 round. That's supposed to be a 10-8 round. I know you saw him shake his head like, yeah, I know. And I know you saw him come out of that break and turn it up because Tank thought it was going to be a 10-8 round, which is what it was supposed to be. So when he was fighting the rest of that fight, he fought the rest of that fight thinking that was a 10-8 round. So miss me with the we don't know what Tank would have done. Yeah, we know exactly what Tank would have done. He did all that he could do, and it still wasn't enough. But, shit happens. I'm sorry, friend. I'm going to quit talking in a minute. I'm going to read these super chats, and I'm going to shut up. BFTV, thank you so much. He says, Nick, your hair is so gorgeous. Just make sure you keep the grease out your eye. To the queen. I got my little edge. It don't be dripping. It don't drip on me. And I work out. No. I know what kind of gel he was using. Phenomenal Mexican, thank you so much. He says, truth be told, Leo also dropped him and it wasn't called. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that fight. Todd French came back. He says it looked like that full league sparring session. Didn't it though? Because they don't ever want to talk about the whole sparring session. They like to talk about them highlights. Yeah. Phenomenal Mexican came back and he says in spots it looked like Tank wanted to quit. Didn't it look like he was perplexed? Didn't it look like he was, a little confusion? Didn't it look like he was trying to figure out, my shit ain't working like it normally be working. 88 Sports Talk, thank you so much. He says, like the homie Blue Blood said to the crazy Tank fans, get off your knees and come up for air. Get up off your knees. Breathe. Golly. Y'all in there choking and gawking. You got the snot from the back of your throat. Let me stop. Phenomenal Mexican says Zelensky thought Trump had grease in his eye. Phenomenal Mexican, go home. and go home. Yeah, I just, they pissed me off real bad. They did. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. And they swear they love boxing and they love fairness. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
They want you to cheat.
They Franny, you've been saying it for years. They want you to cheat. Yeah, Tim Zoo would have loved the towel break, Bella, to get the blood out of his eye that we all saw. Tank wanted somebody to open his eye and blow. What's up, Drink? Yeah, so miss me. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't tell me Nathaniel about no turkey a la chic and no draw for Carlos Adames. Don't. Unless you want to get talked to bad. That's the only caveat. You want me to talk bad to you, then bring that up. Otherwise, don't do it. Drink, you just got here. We done had a whole hour worth of show. We just don't, okay? We've been talking about all kind of other stuff. You just got here. So yes, this is what we ending the show on. Bullshit. Yeah. Bullshit. Nah. And who crying? Ain't nobody crying but Tank fans. Happy now, crying happy tears because the shit didn't get overturned. Y'all kill me. And you know what? It's Friday and I'm going to get it out. Phenomenal Mexican, thank you so much. He says, remember that cut? Better be had no time out. Put that Q-tip through his forehead. And bruv came right on back out. Friend, what is it about black people specifically? What is it about black people specifically that they feel like it's okay to be cheated, and that if you decide that you're not going to stand and let somebody cheat you, that some kind of way you're weak? What is that about?
That weird mentality they gave them folks a long time ago, and they passed it down to their people. They just never got out of it, friend. That's all. That's all. That's it. Y'all saw what y'all saw. Y'all know what it is. Like, we don't even have to, like, irregardless. We saw y'all trying to do all that convention and all that stuff. Y'all stuck in that mentality that they gave y'all people a long time ago. Stay there. I'm done arguing with y'all. Like, all of that extra that y'all been doing, y'all got it. Y'all win. Because you know what happened if I don't argue back with y'all? Y'all be arguing with yourselves. Y'all feel like y'all right? All right. The whole world saw what they saw. So bad that everybody is talking about it. When I say everybody is talking about it, everybody is talking about it. So, friend, you know what? You keep scalding them out till they blue in the face. It ain't going to change nothing that these folks is thinking. Tank won. That's it. Lamont didn't win. That's it. They didn't overturn it. They guys still undefeated. They feel like, and then they try to compare this to Devin. They love bringing up Devin. It's the same thing. The same thing. Hey, you win. You, the community, whatever y'all want.
Baby, the community. Ooh.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Now, riddle me this, because it was so interesting. I remember around Juneteenth-ish, when the WBC came out with the Juneteenth belt, and people were all at arms about it because they hated it and it was awful and it was fuck Suleiman and we hate him and fuck the sanctioning bodies and blah, 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 blah. And then when Canelo and Skull had their press conference, Turkey was like, get that belt up out of here. We got the undisputed belt and we got the ring belt. Get that other belt up out of here. And then not everybody, a lot of people were like, oh my God, he can't do that. And then I just read a comment about, y'all still kissing Turkey's ring and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How do you feel about this whole WBC thing? And before we get on, I checked Twitter and I saw all the WBC champions. They posted on Twitter. They're so proud to have the green belt. How do you feel about that whole thing? Because Turkey basically said,
I feel like everybody kissing their own ring. Everybody got their own ring to kiss. Like I done got tired of boxing fans and how they doing stuff and what they attempting to do. Everybody kissing somebody's ass and somebody's kissing somebody's ring. So at the end of the day, technically, some people are complaining because they're not kissing the ass they want them to kiss. That's just what it boiled down to at the end of the day, friend. That's all.
And why is it that if you don't kiss the ass that somebody else kissed, then you are a hater, or you are on the plantation, or you
Because
just
this is the culture population. This is just what they do. They do things in groups. If I don't like you, my sister is like that. My sister feel like if she don't like you, I can't be friends with you. That's just how they work. Same thing with boxing fans. If you're not supporting the company that I don't like, I hate you. That's just what it is, friend.
I just y'all I you know Phenomenal Mexican, thank you so much. He came back with $2 more. He says, remember when Madonna had Buddy Bronner? I remember. I remember that. Hey, TD Harden, how you doing? He says, give them their business, Texas girls. You know, we going to do it to them every time now. We going to, not every time, but sometimes, I got to come out and pop out and show bruves every now and again. I just feel like it really ain't no sides. Like, it's promotional companies, and boxing has always been corrupt. And so for you, I find it strange that fans are now putting Turkey Al-Sheikh and what he's got going on under the microscope the way they're doing, and not questioning why he has the power to do what he's doing in the first place. How is he able to come in and infiltrate if the other promotional companies that have been here for years were doing their job correctly? How can he? Y'all ever think to ask that question? Or y'all just, he's the devil. Shout out to the PIL who funds Turkey and his ventures and whatnot. They actually put in a year, I believe, for tennis, for professional tennis players, women who play tennis. They just recently have been awarded, if the ladies have babies, a year of pay to be off from the tour. Now, I know y'all like to be patriotic and whatnot. I don't know companies, Fortune 500 companies in the good USA who are doing that for the women here. So, when y'all love to tell us that I can't believe y'all supporting Turkey and what they women just start driving, and just came across that, and I thought I'd share. Just thought I'd share. TD Harden, thank you so much. He says, and Canelo is still ducking. TD. TD. Turkey, I called you Turkey. I'm not even finna say what I was finna say. So yeah, congratulations to Tank Davis, his fans, his minions, his suckers, his riders. Congratulations to all of y'all. He gets to keep his O. I want the rematch. We shall see. He said he wanted the rematch next, but he also dropped his head and said that it probably won't be next because, they had something planned already. Told y'all stop doing that. But since he is his own boss and he is his own man, because he left Mayweather Promotions, he should be able to veto whatever they had next. And he should be able to say, I'm not fighting nobody until I get this rematch. Friend, do you think he's going to get the rematch next, or do you think he's going to have to wait?
I think it's too big for them not to do it next. I think it's going to get done next. Absolutely.
We shall see. Will you be questioning whether or not he is his own man and he calls his own shots if he can't get the rematch next?
No, because I know that's not the case. I know he ain't his own person. I know he worked for somebody just like everybody else.
So just because he's not with Floyd Mayweather doesn't mean he's running his own career. So that was another lie he told. All righty. Well, friend, I know I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I don't have another word to say. I have not a word to say. Not a word.
Did we miss anything?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Oh, fight in July. That's what they're saying. So, hey, let's
That's
get.
what he's hoping. I
I
hope so too.
I just want to see some good fights. I don't care who fighting, none of that. I don't care about what y'all got, what kind of purses y'all got, what color shoes y'all got. Is the Air Force is coming on when y'all get in the ring. That's all I care about. All that talking and stuff back and forth, these bases be doing, I don't care about none of that. Is y'all gonna fight or not? So with that being said, I don't know what we got this weekend, friend.
Oh, let's see. So this weekend, actually tonight, Body, the guy who knocked out
Lucas.
H2O, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, he's fighting tonight. I don't know, they probably already done. But then we don't have very much tomorrow. But on Tuesday, we have Wolf, Keith Thurman, and Brock Jarvis.
I don't want to see that shit. Keith Thurman gonna come back with a shit bag. I'm tired of him.
Friend, please stop saying that.
Listen, all right. Well, Drink said Joette Gonzalez is tomorrow. Body won by Diamond's decision.
Okay.
Shout out to Lucas. He cool. But
Yeah. I'm sorry, friend. There's something on the um Keith is on a Wednesday, and then that weekend, it's not too much. Montreal has a fight. Mm. Oh, the 15th. Ammo Williams down in Orlando is headlining, and Edward Berlanga is going to be the co-main event. Also, Jermaine Ortiz will be on that card, and Omari Jones will be making his professional debut on that card as well. That's going to be next
15th.
on the 15th, yes. And also on the 15th, earlier that day, in Liverpool, England, we have Nick Ball headlining against TJ Doheny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be on the 15th, earlier in the day. So we'll have a full day of boxing. And then that following week, we got some stuff these next few weekends in March, baby. It's gonna be popping. I'm gonna go down this whole 2 months. So we have in Vegas on the 22nd, our guy Cordell Booker against Sebastian Fundora. Terrell Goucher will be on that undercard against Elijah Garcia, and Jesus Ramos Jr. will also be on that undercard. Then we also have on the 22nd, George Cambos is coming back. And that's the card where we get to see Sky Nicholson versus Tierra Brown and Chernika Johnson against Nina Hughes. That's on the 22nd. And then that following week, we have the ladies again, Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan. And also on that card, Brian Norman Jr. comes back against Derek Cuevas. And Shushu Carrington is also on that card on the 29th. And we also have a Cancun, Mexico card on the same day, William Zepeda and Tevin Farmer. Baby, tell me we ain't got nothing to watch this month, okay? And then there's a card in Japan also on the 29th. I don't know none of them people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a card in Japan on the 30th. I don't know none of them people either. And then in April, we have Richard Torres, April 5th, and Jennebeck, April 5th. Okay. And then April 6th, Friend, did you know Tim Zoo was coming back?
Mm-mm.
Tim Zoo versus Joey Spencer at 154. Haven't seen Joey in a while. That's going to be in Australia on April 6th, y'all. And then on April 12th, Jerron Business versus Ementus Stenionis. Do they have the undercard? They don't have the undercard for that yet. See it. Keeping it moving on April 20th, Ben Whitaker is back. And on the 26th, Chris Eubank and Connor Ben. Anthony Yard is on that undercard. And May 2nd is the big New York City card. That's the big Cinco de Mayo weekend. And also Canelo Alvarez and William Skull. And on the 4th, In a Way, is in Vegas. And then May 10th, Kasasi and Leigh Wood. And Josh Taylor comes back on 24th. Listen, we got a full slate of stuff. Yeah, they dug Joey up, Mo. Whoa, no, I didn't miss them. I said Michaela and Sandy drink. Yeah, we got a full slate of stuff, y'all. So, hopefully rematches will get made. Hopefully we'll see some people come out that we haven't seen in a while and get them some fight dates. Charlo, Mel Charlo. I'm still holding out hope. I don't care what nobody say. I don't think Errol Spence is going to leave on that kind of note. I don't know who or when he's coming back, but I hope he is. It's a few fighters that's, we haven't heard of. If Keith Thurman can get himself back in the ring, I'm pulling for other folks to get themselves back in the ring too. So we'll see. Friend, get us up out of here.
Shout out to y'all. I guess we'll see y'all on Sunday. That's all I can tell you. Apparently, we'll see you on Sunday if there's something to talk about. So.
Right, because we kind of put in a lot of work tonight. It might not be nothing else to talk about on Sunday. We'll see. We love y'all. Thank y'all. I know I gave y'all a nice little tongue lashing, but I love y'all anyway. Okay. We'll see y'all later. Have a great weekend. Peace.